A wolf in sheep's clothing. That's how federal investigators are describing Madalita Marty Jackson.
Now, Jackson was an activist, and on the surface, she was focused on keeping kids safe, keeping them away from guns and violence. But as AJ Janavel reports, investigators are now linking her to an organized nationwide drug ring run here locally.
Officials say the leaders of this drug operation ring, two brothers, their mom, Marty Jackson, helped them hide their dirty drug money through her own accounts while she had access to millions of taxpayer dollars through her activist work. A face for change in front of cameras.
We didn't come here to criminalize people hanging out.
Marty Jackson held the role of executive director for the Boys and Girls Club.
Didn't we just do this the other day, man? BLM dudes stealing money and shit like this. Now you got this sister. It's every day. This is exhausting.
Bro, it's every time, right? This is crazy.
It's uncanny.
In front of cameras.
We didn't come here to criminalize people hanging out.
Marty Jackson held the role of executive director for the Boys and Girls Club SE Network, a group fighting against gangs and community violence in Seattle public schools, parks, and working alongside police. Jackson demanded change after violence in South Seattle.
I think it's a testament of the resilience that we all have.
City numbers I obtained show her organization had access to millions of taxpayer dollars for its cause. Just in August, the mayor's office used Jackson's voice to promote its millions in safety investments. But now, federal officials are revealing a dark side to the local changemaker.
It involved many members of their family.
Calling Jackson a money launderer for her family's deadly fentanyl operation, quote, through structured...
Now, this is a whole nother level. This is dude. She takes the cake, man. She the son sister of the year, man, with this shit.
She the violence interrupter El Chapo.
I'm telling you, man. Wow. Okay, sister, you different.
Side to the local changemaker.
It involved many members of their family.
Calling Jackson a money launderer for her family's deadly fentanyl operation, quote, through structured deposits and using her account as a pass-through for money changing hands between her sons and members of the crime ring. A crime ring where federal agents say Jackson's home was used to store guns and drugs. An operation accused of specifically targeting Native...
Hold on, this ain't the shit that she had that they found in her house. Oh, she is finished.
She wildin'. She probably was recruiting family and shit to breakfast, like Frank Lucas and shit, giving them their little blue shirts and like, yeah, you the Boys and Girls Club, and telling them exactly what the fuck really going on.
She finished, yo.
It's a wrap. Hits and shit. This bitch is OC.
It's a wrap. She's done.
Jackson's home was used to store guns and drugs, an operation accused of specifically targeting Native communities for drug sales.
The significance of this case is a family drug trafficking organization expanded beyond Washington state.
In the public fallout, local organizations are seemingly cutting ties fast. Jackson's image and info is wiped from the Boys and Girls Club's website, only visible here through the Wayback Machine. The mayor's office tells me they met with the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County immediately because of...
What's the Wayback Machine?
It's an archive.
Yeah, it's an archive, but I never heard them say it like that, though.
The arrest, but city officials would not tell me what came out of the meeting and deferred me back to the Boys and Girls Clubs of King County, who never responded. Seattle Public Schools provided a response that reads, in part, as soon as SPS learned of this issue, district representatives reached out to the city of Seattle to gather information and determine the next steps with the Boys and Girls Club as a service provider. We have paused any plans for a memorandum of understanding with the SE Network safety net until more clarity regarding future operations is known. Jackson is out on bond. I've tried to reach out to her, but I was not.
Wow, she's out on bond. Fuck.
That Kingpin about to hop on the flight, man. She out of here.
I actually worked for the Boys and Girls Club in Seattle, and it's like one of my coworkers being a drug kingpin. So
you know her?
ridiculous.
You know her?
No, this was like 10 years ago I worked there, but it's just a bunch of like middle-aged women like managing children.
Oh, okay.
Like they're also running a drug empire, local.
We begin today with the arrest of 42 members of the